All right guys, so here in an awesome spot, and I have this awesome book right here, written by this awesome writer right here, Robert J. Davis II. Alright, so one of the smart guys said that my videos are boring, and so I'm in a very cool place, and if my videos get too boring for you, that's alright, because you can 360 the camera to the other side, listen to my voice while you fall asleep, and watch a bunch of awesome kids play not basketball, but baseball. So maybe baseball's your speed. Just turn that 360 camera on YouTube and have yourself an awesome day. We also have beautiful sun here on the left, and we've got what else we got clouds and a beautiful sky, greenery. What else could you possibly want? So yeah, many things that you can do. So we've got educational videos over here if you guys want to listen to a couple of my ramblings while I read this, or you can just turn that 360 camera to the other side. If coding is too boring and educational for you, you can just look at people play baseball. All right, sound good to you? Yeah, I'm sure it does. anyhow, there's always a critic out there. But don't worry. I love the critics. And yeah, the trolls and the robots. I love everybody. You want to troll on the channel? Go ahead, troll on the channel. That's all right. You know what that does? What it does is it improves the overall results and searchability of the videos and all that good stuff. That's how the algorithm works. The trolls are the money makers. All right. Let's get started. So what is this? This is Arduino Servo Projects by Robert J. Davis II. Arduino Servo Projects. Copyright 2015 by Robert J. Davis II. All rights reserved. This is essentially a continuation of my earlier book, Arduino Robotics Projects. These are some more advanced robotics projects, and they will use a lot of servos. As you can see here in the picture, he means most likely humanoid robots and stuff like that. So a little bit more complicated than your typical little car that maybe you just use one servo for the camera to sort of rotate, or have a couple of sensors on a rotating servo. That's about it. He wants to show you guys this cool thing here, a humanoid robot. Alright, so some readers have complained that the projects in the earlier book required specific toys in order to work. That was not the intention. Instead, the book was meant to teach the basics of robotics and then to show some simple examples showing how to apply what you have learned. This book will repeat some of what was covered in that book in case you did not read it first. I like that. Because I did not read the first one, so I need to know what's going on. Somebody fill me in. Then there is a disclaimer. Disclaimer number 1. Disclaimer: once again, the safe construction and operation of these devices is solely up to the reader. The reader must take all safety precautions and accept all responsibility for the safe operation of these devices. There are no guarantees implied with the circuits, designs, and software programs that are found within this book. Well, yeah, he doesn't want to get in trouble, right? He doesn't want to get in trouble. It's the usual disclaimer. Don't try this at home, kids. Don't short circuit stuff. Don't mess around with things you're not supposed to, because fires get started that way. As you've seen in my videos, that's the same reason why I always tell you guys, be careful, do not short circuit things, and don't follow, exactly what I'm doing, because on occasion, I get it wrong, and when I do, you shouldn't be following. All right, so yeah. Disclaimer number 2. No two servos work exactly the same. No two robots are built exactly the same. The software in this book may not work with your robot without some adjustment to the servo positions in software and hardware. This is normal and should be expected. The most important thing is that for you to have lots of fun. Okay, yeah. We will have lots of fun for sure. Try out some projects in this book and see what you like. Make your own hardware and software improvements. I am sure you can come up with some better designs. I doubt it, because I'm a beginner, or intermediate level, especially when it comes to coding. I can build pretty much any machine you want me to with instructions, but when it comes to altering or modifying the code, I'm still struggling, which is why I got this book. So hopefully you, Mr. Robert J. Davis too, will be the one who helps out. A common acronym is used when referring to robots, and this is DOF, or Degrees of Freedom. It generally refers to the amount of servo motors that are used to give the robot mobility. Alright, cool. So that's something that you guys should know. I knew this already because I have built a couple of these robots before, but again, I did not dive into any of the coding. I just followed the instructions and was able to, they had horrible instructions, so I had to come up with my own instructions in the end to get it to run, and it still didn't work. So hence why I bought this. So hopefully we'll be able to do something with Arduino or a Raspberry Pi or whatever. Just code some good old coding in there and get things that I was not able to run. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. This is going to be the first episode. It went a little bit long. I was snarky as usual. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you didn't, you could always turn that 360 camera to the other side. And hopefully you guys got a wonderful view of the park here and kids playing. So yeah, it's a win-win for everybody. See you in the next one.